There is no doubt that Zap Lalo is very strong, but when there isn't Zap value, what do you do? Well, Stars today is going to show you the power of bats, both with a bat bomb and the bats with the Skelly Bonut. There is no doubt bats are majorly underutilized at Town Hall 15, and I think we should change that. Here comes Stars, and have a look at this spell comp. What on earth? 5 freezes and 6 bats. What's this man got cooking? So we have a look at this base here, and yeah, this doesn't surprise me. Look at how many anti-bat targets there are near the town hall, because with 6 bat spells, he is doing a bat wave. So we have a super barb and, was that 2 super barbs on the top side to funnel out the cannon. Then we have the king and queen down the middle. Now there is a rage tower here. This is one of the downsides of suiing without the zaps, is it's hard to get a lot of value, especially when you sui straight into a rage tower. But that ice golem, what an ice golem, freezes up both expos, and our king and queen are taking no damage at the moment despite the rage tower. So is he gonna get both multis and the town hall? The RC is gonna get the multi on the bottom side here. He needs this queen to go up. He can't reach the other multi, and no, the queen goes the wrong side. RC ability is about to go off. Perfect, doesn't go on the rage tower. Gets rid of a sweeper, that's really nice. Queen's on the top side. She's not coming to the town hall though, that's a problem. Oh my word. How could I doubt him? Of course he has the invis spell up his pocket. It was a really tough sui to funnel in, so it actually makes a lot of sense to bring that invis. Gets the town hall, like, think of this. 2 multis, rage tower, activated the poison tower, gets 1 sweeper and deals with most of the CC. I think there's still a bit more to come out. Lalo coming across. Now we use an instant warden ability to headhunter and get the defensive RC down, which is nice, but our warden looks like we'll die to the headhunters here. But there's really not that many anti-Lalo targets, and here starts the bat bomb. And look, we got the dragon rider tanking the wizard tower on the bottom. We got the loons taking the other wizard tower on the top. There's no splash left on this base. The only splash defense left is that poison tower, but we have 4 free spells left. There's no way Stars is going to let that go back up. We delay the headhunters a lot. We make sure that ground bow goes down before we go in with the headhunters. Are we going to freeze the poison tower? Yes. Although, even if the poison tower activated, this is still tripled, and that's insane. You saw the value there, so it's really hard to sui for the town hall if you don't do these zaps or if you don't use a siege machine. But Stars here showing, if you can just look at what the base is giving you, don't use the zaps unless you have to. And then 6 bats because there's no splash near the scatter shot. We'd already dealt with 2 multis. This man's next level. Unusual looking base here, but what's more unusual is, why are we starting with the flame flinger? Why is that the first troop in this attack? Let's have a look at the Skelly Bonut though, because Stars is in here. Not using the zaps on this, using the Skelly Bonut. I'm going to show you why the bat spells make this stronger. Look at how quickly the bat spells get through the defenses. They do more damage than the skeleton spells. Yes, they're more likely to die because they're a bit temperamental like that, but they do so much DPS. And look at the 3 buildings we got rid of, right? 2 expos and a multi. And we did it for 5 spells, a rage spell, a skeleton spell, and 2 bat spells. If Stars was in Legends League using his classic Zap Lalo, he would have only been able to get the 2 defenses on the right, and that would have cost him 7. Whereas he got 3 defenses for 5 spell space. Shows how valuable the Skelly Bonut is. Now, he could have done it with just skeletons, but the bat spells are definitely nicer on defenses than skeleton spells are. Obviously, skeleton spells, you have to use them if you're taking down the CC because it's not a defensive building. Interesting Stars used the skeleton spell though. I don't know why I didn't use a 3rd bat. I'm the wrong person to ask. Whilst this is all happening, we use the Yeti on the top side to pull the mortar, but then the giant bomb goes off on the flame flinger. You can see that the impact of it, and that's like 425 hit points, and the super minions come out early. Now, our Sui's going great, getting a huge chunk of the base, but we really need this eagle to go down here with the super minions. If it does not, this attack's in a lot of trouble. I think Stars was expecting to get the eagle and the multi, but that giant bomb has ruined this. He did bring 1 hog to this attack, but that was used at the very start, and yeah, that eagle is still up, and that is a serious problem here. Queen ability goes off. Can she? No, she goes for the invis tower. Now she's beating through the wall. If only the queen went around the corner there and went for the eagle like her archers did. AQ, not as smart as her own archers. I've heard that one before. Eagle is on our royal champion. That is not good. And then the Diggy. Diggy, we need you to live. No way. Whoa. The Diggy was like 50% HP and the Monolith just two-shot it. Monolith is a savage building and the RC is losing hit points fast, and this looks like a fail to me. Yeah, it's just going to come in short. This Eagle has like no HP. The multi has no HP, but it's not enough for stars. You might be wondering, Hooked, why'd you put this in the video? I want to show you how you can make SUI LALO better with the bat spells. Doesn't mean necessarily you triple. The failure in this attack was the log launcher and not pulling out the giant bombs. As you can see, that Eagle is super low, but showing how the bat spells can be better than the lightning spells or the blizzard spells. Stars versus a ring base, and look at this value here, splitting those zaps, gets a multi, gets a ground bow. I'm just looking at the other side of the funnel as it's a symmetrical base. Multi, expo, bomb tower, builder hut, archer tower. Now that's pretty good value in terms of defenses, but also look at the funnel here. This queen's gonna go left and she's just gonna keep on going left. There's not much damage on her apart from one multi mortar, and that is fine. Here comes the ice golem to tank the queen. Now it's actually quite realistic we get rid of the town hall here. The sneaky gobs did great job funneling on the top side. That's why when it comes to trash placement, try not to put all your resource collectors together. Otherwise, it's just easy to use sneaky gobs. At least force them to maybe bring, I don't know, a super barb instead, because it's not as spatial efficient as the sneaky gob. And I can't believe this. Not only is the queen going to get the town hall, but we've activated one poison tower, activated two. Oh, this base has no chance. Stars brought the heal spell here in case there was a poison tower up. There's no way he's going to need this. Now, obviously, this attack does not have a bat spell. Before you flame me for that, I know what you're thinking. I could not find many more attacks of stars using the bat spell, went looking around for it. But that's okay, because it doesn't have to be every single attack in the video. I just want to show you that in certain situations, the bat spell can be amazing. But this was not one of them. No point bat bombing versus a base with double multi-infernos. Also, the zap value was so good. If there's great zap value, I recommend you always do that, because it's a zaps are incredibly safe. You're going to get the same value every single time, and there's very low risk in it unless you actually make an error. Whereas some of the time with the bat bombs, it can go wrong out of your control. Same with the Skelly Bonuts. However, if there's not good zap value, think outside the scope. Bases are not looking to defend bat bombs. Bases are not looking to defend OP Skelly Bonuts like we saw in the last one. Stars coming in on a diamond base here, and I wanted to show you this one as well, because it is just a zap Lalo. There are no bat spells in it. And it might not look like the zap value is insane. You see him get an Expo and a Multi-Inferno there. But it's about where the Expo and the Multi-Inferno are on the base. Look at the funnel that's set up here. It's similar to the last attack I showed you. Yeah, but that was better value for the zaps, to be fair. But have a look, right? By getting rid of this Expo and Multi, it allows this king to just go into this scatter comp and completely dominate it. Like, there's not much that can stop him. The Expo and Multi are gone for good, but the more important thing is that Expo being down sets a funnel for our queen, and she's going to go towards the town hall here. We've used the sneaky gobs on the outside of the base to in between those two cannons at 10 o'clock, so the queen has to go in, and she's going to go get the town hall. And what's even smarter is the skeleton spell here. Look at, there's no multi-inferno near the monolith, and if there's not a multi-inferno, skeleton spells are a really safe bet. They will distract defenses longer than the freeze spell would stop them. If we just brought a freeze instead of the skeleton, the monolith would have been on our queen a long time ago. Speaking of which, monolith starts locking onto the queen, but it is too late. Our queen's on the elixir storage, about to go to the town hall. Pops nice and early. We're not taking any risks here, and the town hall is down. We got a huge chunk of base, and look at the pathing for the rest of the base. It is literally beautiful, and I try not to use that word too much because I just sound like I'm 12 years old. Sorry to all the 12-year-old kids out there who now feel attacked. It's not it's not your fault that our generation cannot teach you how to use the English language. Lalo's coming around. I don't know why I did that. you guys did nothing wrong by me. You did not deserve that. We get the Lava Hound in the Warden ability, as you should. We've got a bunch of loons in the core with the Dragon Rider. Dragon Rider is always a nice bet when you're bringing the Stone Slammer, because it's a bit more chunky than the balloons. Got plenty of HP. Doesn't do as much damage as you probably want it to do, but it will help take down the core multis. And I mean, look at how many loons are up. This is all crush, and this is exactly what I'm going to talk about, as we kind of said at the end of that last one. If there's good lightning value, like lots of defense you can get down, or a really good funnel that you can get from lightning, then always do that. But bases are getting better and better at stopping that, so bat spells are a really good way of overcoming this. Look at this army comp. 10 healers, an apprentice warden, a bat spell, 2 skeleton spells. Looks like we're coming in with a Skelly Bonut here with 10 healers. So we're going for the CC building, the air bow, and the multi. I'm actually surprised we don't see more Skelly Donut with Queen Charge attacks, because the CC is a real problem with Queen Charge attacks, but the Skelly Donut often activates Rage Towers as well. Didn't rage it here, unfortunately, but often activates Rage Towers, and then you can get rid of like core defenses that would flank your healers. And it's reasonably spell efficient. Obviously, you need as many rage spells for your Queen Charge as possible, but you can't get really that much more value out of your spells than what you get with a Skelly Bonut. Now, this Queen's going the wrong way. Nice invis, though. I thought he might use that. Notice, by the way, we have got the Flame Flinger selected. It's on the top of the screen there, and that's why we got rid of that air bow, because that's going to allow this Flame Flinger to clear out the entire top side of the base. Was the Eagle on the Warden there? Is that why he froze? I did not see. Either way, that Warden is struggling, but thankfully the other Expo next to the Eagle is on air too, which is keeping it out of range of our Warden here. King is doing a beautiful job tanking the Eagle. This is the problem though. When you do an attack like this, you need to deal with the Eagle early. When you do these mass healer hero charge attacks, yeah, you need to use the healer. We don't have a freeze spell for the Invis Tower. Oh no! He popped the Queen ability to take the town hall down before the invis went off, but that did not happen. We've got an Ice Golem with the RC. There's the Phoenix doing its best, but an Ice Golem with the RC and some Headhunters. If only the healers switched to the Royal Champion, but that'd be asking way too much of their AI. And now we get a bunch of Hogs in the Warden ability. The RC is just meat shielding the Monolith. That is not a building we wanted to have to tank for, though. Yikes. RC ability goes off, and this one is gonna fall short. Admittedly, this attack was less on tune with the rest of the video, but I just wanted to put it in, because how cool is this army? And you should all be proud of me. That's right, proud of me that I did not clickbait this video with this army, because I'm telling you, this is one of the most clickbait armies ever. Man brought 10 healers in a competitive war. How often do you see that? But I respect you guys too much as an audience to clickbait you that absurdly. And this didn't look close, but I believe this Invisible Warden, by the way, one of my favorite glitches in the game at the moment, just the random Invisible Warden. This Invisible Warden should get to 99%. Jeez, Stars actually nearly got this. If he didn't have to use the freeze on the Eagle and he could have froze the Invis Tower, I think he gets the 3-star here. That's it for this bat video. What do you guys think of it? Obviously, bats are incredibly hard to use, so I'm not going to pretend this is for everyone. But if you want to add some spice to some of your attacks, particularly if there's not much zap value, give it a go. Give it a go. Bats are heaps of fun, especially when they come off right. Otherwise, there's not really a lot of bat attacks that work at Town 15. Sometimes you see the mass Yeti bat attacks, but that's it for us. If you want to see more attacks for Stars, I will link some on the left. We have Stars on the channel every month, and expect to stream with him later this month, maybe just before he goes for the World Championship.